Looking west toward the Sunport today was a little bit of a mixed top day. So we started out cloudy, got a little bit sunny as we got toward the middle part of the day. Then around 3 o'clock we had some pretty dark clouds move in, but nothing really fell from the clouds because it was too dry at the surface. Well, that changed as we got towards sunset. A beautiful storm set just west of Albuquerque that moved in, and lo and behold, we saw some rain fall from those clouds as we got toward around 8:30 or 9 o'clock earlier this afternoon, or at least this this evening. I guess I'll get the right words out at some point. Lee County still seeing some moderate rainfall here just north of Hobbs. Roswell, you're beginning to see some of your rain there now as well. In fact, you broke a 77-day dry streak because you saw 1/100th of an inch of rainfall. Hey, every drop matters, right? Looking in the northern part of the state, still seeing some thunderstorms now develop near Santa Fe. In fact, here's a little bit of a closer look there. Hearing a couple of rumbles of thunder, maybe some light rain now up along 550 that went through Cuba, now going through the Jemez Mountains, but at least here in the metro, we are dry. I do want to mention we do have a flood warning in effect for the Rio Ojo Caliente. This is just north of Espanola, which sits right there at the bottom of your screen. Flood stage is around 7 feet, and we could reach that as we go toward tomorrow morning through our Thursday morning and our Friday morning as well. Here's current temperatures, a little bit cooler now that we have some moisture in the air. 40s, 50s, and 60s across the state. Currently 63 in Roswell. Looking at winds sustained around 15 miles per hour now for both Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Those will begin to calm somewhat after we get towards midnight. And most of those showers and thunderstorms we're seeing now will also begin to dissipate after we get toward the overnight hours. Here's our projected low temperatures for tonight. 30s, 40s, and 50s across the state. 52 in Roswell. 50 when you wake up in the morning in the metro. 46 for Santa Fe. And then your hour-by-hour forecast, we'll expect to see a little bit more sunshine for tomorrow, and that might warm us up a little bit more than what we saw for today. But I still can't rule out an isolated severe storm, especially here in the eastern plains of New Mexico. So let's look at high-risk futurecast. I think this times it out pretty good. As we go throughout the overnight hours, a lot of that begins to dissipate, and again, we'll wake up with mostly clear skies. But as we get toward the afternoon tomorrow, that's when we could begin to see these isolated severe storms. I believe along I-40 and south is the best chance looking at the latest model data. Roswell, Clovis, Portales, Hobbs, Carlsbad, you might have to watch out for, again, the isolated possibility of some large hail and some downburst winds. That's where a level 1 out of 5 risk is in effect from the Storms Prediction Center for tomorrow afternoon. Otherwise, as we go into our Thursday, things begin to clear out, but we will have to contend with those windy conditions. That's going to lead to widespread critical fire danger to end our week. And Cinco de Mayo is looking pretty good, mostly sunny, dry and warm, but again, we will have to deal with that fire threat going through the weekend. For the southeast tomorrow, like I said, an isolated chance of a thunderstorm is possible. It could be severe for Roswell, about a 40% chance of that. You warm back up to 90 by the time we're talking Friday and the weekend with mostly sunny conditions. 70s and 80s for the southwest tomorrow with mostly sunny to partly sunny skies as we get toward the afternoon. 76 for Silver City. Looking at the northwest and the Four Corners region, 74 for Cuba and Durango, 81 for Farmington. Your chances of precipitation are pretty low through at least the next 7 days, but a beautiful weekend is on tap for you. For the North Mountains tomorrow, highs in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Not as great of a chance of a thunderstorm as we had today. We're still giving you about a 30% chance for the middle of the week, Santa Fe, with a high of 74 for tomorrow. 70s and 80s for the northeast tomorrow. Could be a little bit breezy at time with those mostly sunny to partly sunny conditions. Looking at the East Mountains, looking at highs in the 70s as well. And a quick check of the metro will be a little bit warmer tomorrow than what we saw for today. Again, it's because we're going to see that increase in sunshine. A little bit more is what we saw for today. 79 for Rio Rancho for your Wednesday. Windy is for Thursday. And Albuquerque given about a 10% chance of an isolated rumble of thunder tomorrow and Thursday before Cinco de Mayo is 77 and sunny.